So for today's video, I really wanted to try out the Ofra Cosmetics eyeshadows because you guys already know how obsessed I am and how much I love Ofra's liquid lipsticks. So when I went to Generation Beauty, I bought some eyeshadows and I really wanted to try them out today. So today's look is basically focused mostly on these two shadows right here, these two pink purples. Can you even see them? Let me open that. These two right here. I was really inspired by those two shadows to do this look, so this is what I came up with. I did also use some Makeup Geek shadows just because this palette didn't have any matte shadows and I need to use matte shadows. So this is the look that I came up with, and if you want to see how I did that, just keep on watching. Okay, so I have already primed my eyes with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I also set that primer with the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in the color Beaches and Cream, and I'm taking the color Frappe and I'm just applying that all over my crease, and I'm also taking it into the outer corner of my eye and just a little bit into the lid, and that's gonna make the transition more seamless once I apply the purple. Then I'm taking the color Cocoa Bear and I'm applying that right into the crease, so the most hollow part of my eye, and I'm also taking that just a little bit into the outer corner of my eye, again just so that the transition is more seamless. Now moving on to the Ofra shadows, first I'm taking the color Pink Petal and I'm applying that in the inner third of my eye. Today I'm going for like a classic gradient 3 color look, if you know what I'm talking about. And then I'm taking the color Ultraviolet and I'm applying that in the center of my eye. And then lastly, to complete that trio, I am taking the color Drama Queen by Makeup Geek and I am applying that in the outer third of my eye. And I'm also slightly taking that into the crease of my eye because I wanted the look to be a little more smoky and a little more dramatic. So I wanted these purple shadows to look more pigmented, so I am just reapplying that with my finger because apparently that works better. And then I'm taking these lashes by Ardell in the style 110, and these are the Studio Effects one, which means they're fuller, I believe, and I'm just applying that on my eyes. So now I'm just going to move on to the face and then I'll go back to the eyes to finish them. So I'm starting by applying this pore vanishing stick on the parts of my face where my pores appear larger. So basically the center of my face, my T-zone and all that. And then I'm applying this Prime Time Primer by Bare Minerals on the rest of my face. For foundation, I will be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills Stick Foundation, which you already know I am hooked on. There is just nothing better. This is amazing. I love this so much. The color selection of this is incredible. This color is like my perfect match. It just looks so natural. I always get so many compliments on it, and yeah, I'm just gonna stop because this is not a sponsored video. I bought this on my own. And then I am spreading that foundation with this brush by Morphe, which is my favorite foundation brush, by the way. Then I'm moving on to concealer, and I am trying this for the very first time, and as you can see, I am kind of amazed by the smell. This smells like pure coconut water, and this is the Born This Way by Too Faced, by the way. And I like this, I enjoy it, but it has more like a light to medium coverage in my opinion. I really am obsessed with the Shape Tape by Tarte right now, but I thought I would try this. I mean, I did get it for free at Generation Beauty, and I do like it. It's nice, it looks natural, it doesn't move around. It's just the coverage is not as full as I would like it to be, but that's okay. It's a good concealer. And then I am blending that out with my Miracle Complexion Sponge by Real Techniques. And then with the same sponge, I am just setting that concealer with my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. Then I'm taking this IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder, and this one is the pressed. I know they have a loose one, but this one is the pressed, and I am just setting the rest of my face with this powder. And then with that same powder brush, I am just dusting away that Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder that I set my concealer with. Now going back to the eyes to finish them, I am taking my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and with an angled brush, this one is by Luxie, I am applying that on my lower lash line, and I'm just doing this to create a base for the shadow that I'll be applying, which is Destiny by Ofra. And then I'm taking a liner or pencil brush, whichever you prefer, and I'm just applying that blue shadow right on top of my MAC Painterly Paint Pot. And now to finish off the eyes, I am taking the color Bliss by Ofra once again, and I'm just applying that in my very inner corner to make my eyes appear more awake and brightened. And then I'm taking my It Cosmetics Tightline, which is forever my favorite lower lash mascara. The brush is just so small and so precise. It is amazing, and I really need to get my life together and go by the full size. And I'm just applying that on my lower lashes and also on my upper lashes just a little bit to blend my fake and natural lashes together. Now I'm just taking my Bare Pearl powder by Bare Minerals, and I am applying that as bronzer because I already told you guys I got a color that's way too dark. And then I'm taking this Candy Apple blush by Ofra, and I'm applying that in the apples of my cheeks. Oh, I see what they did there. Candy apple, apples on my cheeks. Very clever. And then lastly, to finish off this entire look, I am just applying this liquid lipstick by Ofra in the color Pasadena, and I am loving this color. It's like a light rosy pink. It's like literally my lips, but way better. And I'm just really loving that shade. And that brings us to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and also subscribe so you don't miss any of my future videos. Don't forget, I do have a giveaway going on. Today is the very last day to enter, so make sure you do that. Thank you so much for watching.
A broken heart that was already shattered, holding on to what